Morning. Thank you for being here this morning. Happy Easter. Happy showing up. Today we'll be talking about Instagram 47. Oppression. Oppression is the root of doubt. You have doubt in your mind about another person, the same as mental murder without them even knowing. Okay, that's my thought on it. Hexagram 47. The article. Hexagram 47 is clean or confinement. Various variations include oppression, exhaustion, entanglement, and its lower trigram is cane or water, gorge. The hexagram oppression, the hexagram 47, the judgment, oppression, perseverance. The great man brings good fortune, no blame. When one has something to do, it is not believed. Hold on 1 second. Be right back. Okay, we're back here. Judgment, pressure, success, perseverance. The great man brings about good fortune, no blame. One has, when one has something to say, it is not going to be believed. You know, the image. There's no water in the lake. The image of exhaustion. Thus, a superior man stakes his life on following his will. Commentary by Anthony. It's from James Coors website. It's around 47. Anthony. Our belief in the ruling power as beneficial is shaken by doubt. It's like a steadfastness is a problem because it obstructs acceptance and its corrective power. Acceptance. We often we often receive this hexagram when we feel tired, exhausted. The oppressiveness of doubt exhausts our inner resources, brings us down. Negativity. Clarity again, clarity commentary. A lake without water is exhausted. Therefore, superior people use life to the full and achieve their aim. When people lack purpose to their path, When people lack purpose, their path is at an end. Therefore, they use life to the full to achieve their aim. Using life to the full means to get to the end of condition, like to the end of condition, like condition. Achieving one's aim means to achieve the premortal life. Using the temporal to restore the premortal. That means that okay, that means that incidental things uh, lead to in achievement. Incidental things lead to in achievement. Something about incidental is premortal. Achieving premortal. Using the temporal to restore the premortal in the false life and establish a real life. Producing being in the midst of nothing, seeking life against death, getting through an exhausted impasse, like a lake without water. And again, it's like a lake without water, again being filled with water. In past the impasse. Byrd, to develop people. This is very important about education and being left in that little town without really going to the next big complex place, town. So we develop people, accomplish a college, from high school to college. Develop people, accomplish their will by living out their destiny. Develop people only live out their destiny. They do not willingly try to avoid following and accepting it. Being strong and balanced, they are able to be joyful even in danger. This is the will that is up to oneself. Developed people intend to accomplish their will and do not conciliate just because they run into problems. My interpretation, water eye. The general story here is not to get trapped in oppressive position. What slot you into conclusion. It has, I think, a lot to do with Stoicism by Zeno of Citron in Athens around 300 BC. It goes like this: you can be anything, but you still have to be that reverend to appease the followers of your father's family. King Charles, it's King Charles. That would be slotted question. It's not that people, unlike you, can get into their automobile and drive to the next town or location to work every day. Unlike the oppressed who are somewhat like the story of the allegory of the cave, allegory of the cave by Plato. Allegory of the cave. Okay, the allegory of the cave is these people was inside a cave, and then there were people outside of the cave who were free to roam about and do as they please. And they have different distinctions than the people inside the cave who live in illusionary perception of the people outside of the cave because the sun was reflecting sound reflecting the presence from the outside. And you can only see them going back and forth, but never where they was going. And they just conditioned themselves to interpret them by what they saw right then. If they pass by the opening of the cave, you can't come to meet a person to really know everything about them just because they're right there. That's what that's saying to me. Can't know all things at that one moment about that particular creed. So you got Allegory of the Cave, false ideas about other societies. Do not really know. People inside the cave, they do not really know what's what in terms of reality. They're restricted, confined. It's not all about transition. It's all about transitional knowledge. Transitional knowledge is start learning your ABCs, and then you learn how to acquire knowledge transitionally. Start with ABCs, which are 26 of them, and you move into talking about psychology 101, and psychology 102. It goes like that. But yeah, people inside the cave, they did not really know what's what in terms of reality because of the literacy problem and dominant culture, dominant ideas about things. It's all about transitional knowledge. If but there were one person in that cave who would branch out and break the stigma of change, that could be that first believer in the alternate reality. That would be Christ. The wanderer looking for the